Hello folks and welcome back to IXION. Last time we sorted out our food problems. Well, we have what? We have 200 iron in station. A lot of alloy built up here as well. We also have alloy built up there. We also have a bunch of iron in space. So that's still ongoing and happily so. Because some tech, we're working on tech because what we're working on right now. Actually, do I care about this? I know I started with the medium stockpile thing, but what we realized last time is that we want to get ourselves to down here. We want to get ourselves down to Space Chef, where food can basically intelligent design crop farm upgrade. Yeah, because we definitely want to get ourselves up to stellar cuisine and Space Chef. So that requires to basically make food forever, right? So enhanced logistics. So okay, to hell with stockpile. We use stockpile. Don't care about that right now. I think my goal at the moment is to get to Space Chef. That's my current goal, is to get as far as Space Chef. That requires stellar cuisine, which requires less prioritization, which requires advanced logistics. Sure, but all of that requires intelligent design. Intelligent design for that one and industrial enzymes for that one. So that's basically intelligent design and then industrial enzymes, which just increases food production speed. We have 134 here. That's 125. Sorry, that's 125 total. 155 total there. This is doing head mass, right? So I need industrial enzymes. That's 75 there. 100, 105, 140, 180, 225 science. So you have about half the science we need here. I'm going to start working on this stuff over here. I don't need the advanced logistics at the moment because we're nowhere on the station do we need more people eating in a single mess hall at the moment. So we're going to grab the intelligent design. We'll do intelligent design first. And can I take that off? I want to remove that from researching. I cannot. Well, we'll queue up that one because even if I forget about something, that's something I actually require, so it's not a huge problem. That's there. In the meantime, we need to get the crew on board here. No one's currently grabbing crew or people. We've built up... How much spare... We have another 220 people out in space. At least. I mean, I could... Again, increasing... There's about 900 people in cryonic pods we need to grab as well. I might not grab them all. We might leave some of them behind. Shh. But... So another 220. What's my total population at the moment? We can carry an additional... I don't have to store everybody, but I need to store enough so they don't have problems, which is I can have up to something like 25% without people, I think, is okay. So we can put another 20 here. We can put another 60 there. And we can put another 30 there. So that's 30 there, 20 there. That's give or take 50, 110, which is about half of the remaining 220. So I probably could do with another stuff. We are 21 workers over capacity here. We are almost double the required workers here. We are 34 workers over capacity here. And there are only 20 workers left. A lot of people coming in are going to be people that are going to be freeloaders. Power okay by... We have enough... We have actually got the alloy for this now. So, what I might do now is, seeing that we have alloy, I really should... I'm not writing enough notes down for this thing between episodes. Between episode 1 and episode 2 in a week, it's usually fine because I record those back to back. But between weeks, my memory fails me. I mean, You could probably do with another one of these. Probably. You need a... Actually, that's fine. Right now, you have the living capacity for 20 people here, correct? Sorry, for 80 people here. That's 40 there, 40, that's 80 people. If I build a cell housing here... If I build cell housing here, that would take this up to 205. Which would definitely solve all my problems. I could put a load of people to work here. I want to get as much of that food problem sorted as possible before I start importing people by the bucket load. That's just the thing. I want to start importing loads of people over before I start doing things by the bucket load. So, but I will actually queue this up here. And I will set this to build. I'll put the road over here for the time being. I'll do this. Although I don't think this space is going to be useful for anything. We will pre-do that. I'm also going to just temporarily just do that. Leave that gap there, but we're going to do this. Let leave space there if we need it. Okay. Also, if you go back out here, we'll do one more check, but I'm fairly certain we did a last minute iron check. There's nothing iron. Ooh, hang on. I swear they're spawning this stuff in. I will swear blind that they're spawning all this iron in. This iron has not been there before. I'm not going to complain. I mean, more iron is the big problem at the moment. You have a lot of water in existence, right? Yeah, we have 900 water in existence. That's with a full docking bay of water here, a full stockpile over there, and a full fusion station of water. You have literally no problem with water, and also probably a full harvest over here. We are watered up the wazoo. Water's full over there. Now let's go to food. Fill up. Just absolutely fill up with food because you can. Absolutely fill up because you can. I've still not decided on the whole integrity thing I mentioned last episode. Again, it's been a while. People have not commented on it yet. Because of when I'm recording this. Intelligent design's been unlocked. Good, we've paused that. We've already started that, that's fine. I mean, that's getting faster now, and I need industrial enzymes, so now we're going to click that in there. I'll let that... will I? No. Fix that in there. That's important. And that needs it anyway. I was like, oh, but we have the stuff for down here. Like, yeah, but I need eventually just regardless. So yeah, so we're working our way towards that now. Food we have plentiful.
A probe has completed its
How much
scan.
did that add to our... That added another 200 iron. Okay. Yes, please. It's another 200 iron. Have I been missing this? How have I been missing this? Wait, what? Wait, what? Where? This ice... What? This was not here before. This was not here before. Are you kidding me with this iron? Where's all this iron been coming from? No, seriously, where has all this iron been coming from? Not a clue. You're going to pick up the rest of the hydrogen.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
The airlocks, we're going to lose that for a bit. That's 0.2 days, that's fine. A small stockpile. Industrial enzymes have been researched. So yeah, so now we have plenty, very fast food production now, because food production is now increased in speed, right? Food production speed is increased. So what is it actually, what's the food production speed actually now? 14 per cycle. It's harvesting... Hang on. A lot of food. We have a lot of food. We are absolutely maxing out our food here. That's good. Iron. Up the wazoo as well. There's nothing to generate science at the moment, so at the moment the science ships aren't doing anything. So at the moment we're just basically coasting along, grabbing resources. And that's built up over there, and we still have a bunch of iron and waste, and that's... I mean, this has no waste in it at all. Okay, interesting point. We're not generating enough waste here to keep these two running. I mean, it's fine because, let's be honest here, we have... Between all of this, we'll have way more than we ever need. But it's interesting to see, it's interesting to note that. And we're generating at the moment 172% of our food requirements. That's with the colonists coming back as well. Are you back on alloy? You're back on alloy. I'm going to tell you to turn that back into electronics, just because reasons. Double checking. Let's do another probe pass. Not necessarily for iron, just for anything of any interest. A bunch of silicon there. A bunch of water here and carbon. That's a problem. This is a problem. There's a bunch of stuff here, which is nice, but it is a problem because it has to go through this storm cloud, which does cause issues. I swear this stuff was not there before. Ooh. Some hydrogen over here. Hydrogen over there, okay. Ooh. More iron as well, bloody hell. Criminy. When did all this stuff happen? I swear that was not there before. It just wasn't. The tech has been disabled. Oh, god damn it. That's enough. That's enough people that we're actually having people. I mean, that's a bunch of people got stuck into that, isn't it? 13 crew members were injured. That's gonna be. What can I turn off right now? I'll turn off this temporarily because we're not really using it to make alloy at the moment. I mean, that saves us some. That's off for 2 days, which is unfortunate. Sure. That being off for 2 days isn't convenient. We'll queue up. We'll get lyophilization units up. In. We don't care about these two. We just need it for the latter ones. Okay, that's gonna be online again. Now we want these to clear out and be. We're gonna lose like 8 people here, I think, because they're not gonna be. We're gonna lose 8 people here.
Probe has completed its scan.
It might be. I might have to go ahead and go for the increased beds in the infirmaries. 10 more beds. I'll re-queue up Stellar Cuisine afterwards. Well, at least, well, yeah, because they're not getting any better. Which means this now feeds 700 people. Yeah, 8 crew members just died from their injuries. Immediate 8 people just died. Not happy about that. Stability sector 2. Why? Negative. Population grows to loss to growth ratio. Actually, I just lost a bunch of people all at once, which means these guys are neutral at the moment. Hopefully that goes away. And I hope that goes away. Well, what that means is this has made my point clear. I need to build the genetic Kanata memorial here. There's no real easy way to put it anywhere here, so I'll just put it here. Get that built. Specifically so that at least it balances out the negativeness here. We're currently at negative trust. Every 3 cycles get another 5 points. It's not a huge loss. These people dying at once was a bit of a bang. which means this group here is very much understuffed right now, which means I do need to get. Means you can actually go back and for one trip only grab me some people. I mean, at this point we can bring people in, right? We can definitely bring people in. We have so much spare food right now. I can probably bring people in. As this place fills up, we'll shuffle them to the others. We'll shuffle them to other sectors. This place can definitely, well, by definition, can get 100 and 100 and what's name people here. Out of 20, 54, again every 3 cycles. Again, this could probably get taken down now, because if we're going to focus over here, we can probably just take this down completely. Just dismantle that in its entirety. That's built, which brings that back to neutral. Again, hopefully, I really, really hope that population loss balances itself out. Alternative life center. Okay, let's quickly check the space. Yeah, because you're the one going out to pick up people. And given what we've known, you bring back the workers first. And what it looks like, you bring back workers first. You're gonna get more work. A bunch of workers are gonna rejoin the. At which point we can turn that on again. We're gonna get the required beds.
An accident has
Mushroom
occurred
wall
the
in sector
Tiqqun.
2. Sure. Right. Stockpile in sector 6. 3 members injured. Right. We just... Come on. How many at once? Like 13? Yeah. Oh, 15. You're coming back with 20 workers. Which means once you come back, you can do that again. I say that specifically because we're bringing back the workers. You know what? Keep it going. Start bringing the people in. Just start bringing them in. We have the food. We're slightly homeless, but it's fine. We can deal with that. We have more than enough workers here now. Yeah, we can turn that back on again. We have the waste to keep turning that into electronics. That's not quite full, but that's pretty much full. That's done. That's over there. We've got plenty of food. Did we lose a couple of people? We had 2 people. We had 2 homeless people here. He gets shuffled along, or what happened? I don't know. I mean, the visual of that is hilarious. That's about to disappear as well. We're one usage of it somewhere for that to disappear. There you go. Bam. That's gone. Not sure what I'll put in its place, but it's gone. Which means it is time to start thinking about this bit here. It is time to start thinking about this bit over here. We have 250 at the moment, plus all the iron over there. So we could just start working this out. We'll keep them all off. All of them, we'll just keep them off. And to the point is, like, when... They're all off. You know what? They're all off. Let us... Because we can control because of where because of where these entrances are, we can control exactly who we're building and where. So do me a favor. And build these first. Because then we'll start shuffling over all the carbon and the thing to here. I mean, hell, at that, I was gonna say that then I'd shove the probe launcher back, but no, because we need the probe launcher to be on this side for space specialization. What are we doing here? 97, which is that. At which point we hit stellar cuisine, and then
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
it's gonna get crazy. Suspend the bids have been unlocked. That's now they got 25 capacity. Oh, really? It replaces it. Hasn't really? It hasn't been that way before, has it? It used to be 5 more beds, then 10 more beds. I guess it doesn't. Yeah, it must replace it. Yeah. Damn. For some reason, there are some games that say like this supersedes the bonus of, or just like bonus stacking. You know, which have you decided to use today? Right. We're gonna have here the base. These are the basic resources: carbon and silicon, and these will be alloy, polymer, and electronics. At which point we will also build a road up here, get these built. They're all turned off, right? All turned off, at which point we will turn these ones on and close these down and put them over there. Might as well, right? That's the alloy one. Right. Turn that on, close that down. I'll start shuffling them all over here. There we go. Start transferring everything over there. We are full up on iron. We are so full on iron as well, which means like, how are we doing for workers? Okay, we have 23 people here, currently unemployed. How am I doing for unemployment here? So I want to turn on the iron one as well, because I want to start grabbing iron from here. So turn on resource management, iron as a whole. No active stockpile assigned. Really? There is now. No active stockpile assigned to the selected resources in the sector. Sector 6, not Sector 2. Sorry, my bad. Max out there, and you can have, like, keep 50 in stock, start transferring it over. There's more than enough. You start doing that. And then same thing here, we're going to turn you on, and turn you and delete you. We're currently working on stellar cuisine, then comes space chef. Once space chef is in, food requirements will be pretty much solid, I think. Yeah, that's already full of iron. That's full of iron. There's 200 iron still there, and how much iron is there in space still? There's still 400 iron in space. Okay, 53 people. We're gonna. How many people? What's the living capacity currently in this sector? In sector 6, living capacity is 205. We can send quite happily 53. Hell no. So how many non-workers we have here? We have 106 non-workers in sector 1. From sector 1 to sector 6, send me 100 non-workers. Start migration. Start shifting them over here. Once they arrive here, I'll keep an eye on that to see if from people living mostly in optimized quarter.
Population transfer complete.
Now, it's not true that they're living mostly in organized quarter, in optimized quarter, as far as I'm aware, because now we have 154 here, out of which, no, that's true. We have 80 living in optimized quarter and 90 and 74 living in cell housing. Okay. Which here mostly seems to mean that if I'm built, what are we doing here? If I build another optimized quarter here. I'm wondering where I put it. Will it fit there? Because I think I'm just shafting over it. I might move the DLS center somewhere else. I might just move the DLS center somewhere else really fast. Because I can probably sneak in another one up there. Right. Slowly but... Are we actually using these, I wonder? The best way to do it is just to build it, right? The best way to do it is just to build something. So I'm gonna dismantle that real fast. I'm gonna build a new one. Stability, DLS, they need to take it down first. That's inconvenient. That's inconvenient, because I can't build one while this one still exists. There's no option to move it. That's inconvenient. It just is. Gee, is anything researchable with this? Upgrade interface. Engaged, showing... That's fine. Waiting for time. Okay, that's getting rebuilt again. That's not really a concern, but my issue is I believe what's happening here is that this bunch here, like any missing alloys coming in from Sector 1, not... I open my mouth. It's like, I just do this. I just do that. Which means we're no longer shipping from Sector 1 to Sector 6. Which means we're not even consuming it though, because that's currently shut down. In which case, we'll turn that on. Turn that off. Which means we'll now be consuming from the sector.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Why are you sad now? Sector 6, why are you... Oh, is it because of the... people living mostly in cell housing? Ah ha 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 ha. That is it, yes, absolutely, that is definitely a problem. Now, how big is the DLS center? Actually, how many... Let's do the maths, shall we? If I go for population control here, this is a 3x3, this is a 3x6. So we have 6 here. I could just leave the DLS center there. I was thinking about dealing with the... I could just leave the DLS center here. It's also... We're also at -1 simply because of that. If I just build a optimized quarter right there. We should build these places where we don't need them, right? We don't need road access, because there's never roads going to quarters. The roads go to storehouses and through into factories. They don't really go to houses. So this is a bit like prime real estate for like a stockpile or something. Right, let's build that. To the point where like I'm happy to move these two over there as well. And with the DLS. Doing some shenanigans over here. Right. Why do people here? Oh, because the infirmary broke. Okay. That's on again. People are here. The second that's finished building, this should go back up to a positive, because quality housing is a +2. Yeah. Good. Come on, people, shuffle around. There's 154 people here. 80 people there, 40 people. Come on, move around. Not sure when you decide to move. Maybe at the end of the cycle. Can I get him to shuffle? Can I get him to move over? Why are you not moving over here? That's on the road, isn't it? That's definitely accessible, because they're accessible from all sides. I am going to take this down briefly now. Now that we've got space to store stuff, we'll take this down. And I'm actually going to place it right in the corner here, because I can build 3 of the houses over there. I've got total positiveness here. It's just unfortunate that this is happening. Why aren't you moving around? Guys, there's 80 people living here. You don't have to be. Why only 34 people living there?
An accident has occurred in the
Sector 1 is fine. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. It's fine, it's okay. In which case, I'll get stuff, I'll get everything done over there. Yeah, I do not know why you've decided to not to stay in the cell housing. I really don't. There's some people who are currently homeless here. We'll shove them over here then. Like just so they fill in that gap. Now, how do we do for food on this side? Because right now, one food feeds. One food feeds 10 crew members. That's because we haven't finished that yet. One food will soon feed 15. I mean, we have such a storage of food in here, complete and alone. When these things are full of food, that'll start stocking. Oh, what's the name again? Okay, so let's quickly remove that. Now, if I build a DLS center here, build stability DLS center. Try to figure out what so there's gonna be like here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3 there. I can totally just do that here. And then I'll road it. Put a little road. Hang on. Put a little road like here. Then you can go all the way around because frankly nothing else is going to be back here. We'll build that and we'll move these over there. I don't understand this space. Live in the good places. Why are you not living in the good places? Why do you refuse to live in the good places? How many are we needing for worker capacity here? We are tight on worker capacity here because of injuries. We are quite tight on worker capacity. I need more workers here. What are the workers like here? We have 212 workers like here. There's 40 spare here. Once that 250 is done, once those 250 have arrived, they'll start waking people up again. 250 non-lost names, or it's complicated. Come on, build these, please. Thank you. Get that built. At which point, now we've done this around, I'm happy to reinstate you into the mix. We'll turn you on again. Will we? There's no difference, is there? At all? No. No difference at all. Do that. You know what? You can store food as well. We'll temporarily just change you into food stockpile. I mean, there's nothing else for you to do here. You can store more ice. I was thinking that's more important, isn't it? We can store food. I mean, as long as you have ice, ice will become food. Storing ice is more important than storing food. You generate enough food as it is. Storing ice is more important than storing food. Ice will become food. Right, this is going to get turned off almost immediately. Let's see what's in policies, because we're on intense propaganda, that's fine. I mean, we haven't done waste recycling here yet. That's because this is weird. Why? I don't understand this. Right, we'll send 43 people over there. People. So in Sector 1, we have 96 non-workers. We can definitely get another 96 non-workers here. Population housing capacity is at 247. I can send like 90 non-workers here. We'll send a full. There's an empty one there, and there's space in the other one. We'll send in a good 50. From sector 1 to sector 6. Only non-workers, please. I mean, it baffles me. Interstellar cuisine has been unlocked, which means now one food feeds 25 people, which means that our food consumption has gone down. We're almost at 200. We're almost at 200% food production. I'm gonna let these people arrive. And I'm gonna call the episode there. But food, I'm fairly certain food is sorted at this point. Just arrive, people, so we can remove that.
Population transfer complete.
What's the negative problem here? 124, 40. Are you not connected? Is there some way in which you're not connected to a city, to a road somewhere? Why are you not turned on? 40 there, 40 there, 124 there. Why are you specifically choosing not to live in cell housing? I do not understand why you're specifically choosing not to live in cell housing. Try to dismantle a building. Okay, there you go. Immediately done. Cancel destruction. I mean, good heavens. I have to actually actively threaten you with I have to actively threaten you with homelessness to get you to move into better accommodation. Weird. Let that finish. Come on. Finish building. We're at triple speed here. Let's get this done. How are we doing here? We've mined everything. We're bringing all the iron in. We have iron there. We're maxed out on iron over here. Research is currently... do need that too. But right now, Space Chef. Which we're at 4. We generate 5 every 3 cycles, which means we need 27 cycles. And 27 cycles will have enough science to make it so that all our food is double requirements. Come on, finish up there. Good. All good? All happy at the moment? Let's call the episode there, folks. I'll catch you all next time. See you then. Bye-bye.